Where is this Earth Angel? Y'all are talking to this this individual is Superman or something. Crazy. What? It's just what she does that. She does. So if Pisces has to move in silence and do ninja moves, that would make Pisces a ninja. That would make Pisces a ninja at this point. Crazy. You know, you have to think. I mean, when y'all bring family judges into my family judges were Clark and Kent. So you know you're going to end up with a Superman when you're judged by Clark Kent. Clark and Kent, isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm not concerned with any of that. See, my truths are a whole lot stranger than your stories and your illusions. That's why they have such a hard time fucking proving me wrong, because I pick the most unbelievable shit that's true for them to roll with. Now, here's the concern. You're talking about every time they attack the Earth Angel, they couldn't learn from failure. And it's just what it is. I mean, I've had weird stuff going on for quite some time, and I'm very used to this magic and witchcraft shit. It's just what it is. I just don't pay it any mind. It doesn't bother me. What does bother me is you're having to elude situations dealing with upgrade selling the thoats on the black market in New Mexico, and the doctor not being able to understand what's going on. That's a concern. So New Mexico, you get the Deluge Award. You get the Dr. Hakta Deluge Award, and we're just going to leave it in the past. We'll just leave that in the past. Now, as far as Reiki healing, they didn't want to see that happen either. And you talk about them not learning from failure. I mean, they wanted to put a stop to my Reiki school. You ended up with the market crashing, Gaia Media, Kenneth Todd, he got sick over that shit. And I thought, well, this is kind of weird to be in business for 15 years and all of a sudden when the market crashes, your health is a concern. So I went and started checking out divination, and yeah, they were attacking my investments at that time. So that made the people I invested in sick, I guess? Is that how that works? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. That's a them problem. That's not a me problem. What is a me problem is recovering from things I was never supposed to recover from. So it's what it is. Simple enough. Shows my healing works, doesn't it? Shows Dolores Cannon's healings works, doesn't it? And that's in 117 countries. So just because America's too stupid, America's just too stupid to fucking get a grip because of the corruption. That's what it is. Stupid corruption. Simple enough. 3:33 on the clock. It's what it is. However, yes, she said it beautifully. These individuals will be reaping what they have sown. That's what the harvest moon was all about, right? Pisces, you have everything that you need to go forward. Yes, I understand that. We just have to release the past, because the past is not going to come back and visit for a short time. The past is dipped in karma. They got bodies under their belt. Has nothing to do with the protected Pisces Earth Angel, so I'm going to look for those. I'm going to look for the protected Pisces Earth Angels that are all across the cards. And it's what it is. Keep naming natural disasters after people. It's just what it is. That's the best I can do. As they wanted to put an end to my Reiki school. I gave them 5-star Scorpio death energy Jesus. He's in my reviews. Jesus is in my reviews. There's your Scorpio death energy. They wanted to put a death to Reiki. I gave them Jesus. Simple enough. They didn't need Jesus, though. She says they don't learn from their failure. No, they attacked my QHHT practice. I had weird shit going on over at my other location. Okay, great. I gave them happy, healthy die, my friend. What's their problem? and you don't want to tell them what you're up to. You bring up something about animal Reiki. They immediately go to do work on that. I gave them Pushing Them Up Daisy and upgraded to John Wick of the astral realm. That's what it is. Not much I can do about that. I mean, when I tell you my QHHT session involved wispy people, thank you for that. 66%. Imagine that. It's just what it is. Anyway, when I tell you my QHHT is 66%, imagine that. When I tell you my QHHT session involved wispy people and the Order of the Dragon, the master becomes the servant. The servant becomes the master. Simple enough. And I've had many past lives, so we've had hundreds of past lives. However, this is the one where Pisces wins. This is the one where Pisces calls judgment on the whole group. That's what it is, and I can't do anything about that. Don't they have bodies and child sacrifice under their belt? Congratulations. That's what it is. While they're dealing with bodies under their belt and child sacrifice, I'm still looking for that Earth Angel. I want to know that Earth Angel true. And you've got every tarot reader on the planet talking about it, so it's not like something we can just fucking run from. It's just what it is. Thank you for the free advertising. But I mean, when you say that, when you say it's people that are suffering homelessness due to voodoo backfire, we already talked about that. Why is that still in the cards? Did they not learn from failure? That's what it is that you're talking about. They envy the healer so much that they want to copy the healer. Okay, cool. That's a shamanic bloodline curse. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. I mean, you were to think they would have learned from failure they never do. They never did like the gifts that I would give for Mother's Day. Simple enough. I always went and got the weird shit. I like to give weird gifts. Oh, this is weird. Well, okay, cool. This Mother's Day, you guys got Lake Isabella earthquake. It's named after my stepdaughter. Simple enough. If that's not good enough for you, we gave you the devil working through Pisces Toxic X for Father's Day. Now, when a tarot reader tells you that the devil entity attachment is working through Pisces Toxic X, that's not Pisces. What have we come to the conclusion after that? There is still a female Pisces running around with an entity attachment. And there's Reiki for entity attachment removal. So that's what it is. Can't do anything about that. They have to consent to it. But they're feeding that entity in a group setting. And when I hear these ladies say that now everyone that has gotten involved was waiting to see the Earth Angel's demise, but now that's all going to be going back on them. Okay, cool. That's new level, new devils, and we'll have to leave that all it's in the past. If they're going to be meeting their demise, that's in the past. It's in the past. We have to shut the door on that nonsense. I hear they hate my light the most. Is that true? Is that true? Do they really? I mean, it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? And to hear that they are jealous, wanting what belongs to the Earth Angel, I've accumulated this over a lifetime. I was born here. It's nothing new. Nothing I do is fucking new. Me being homeless was to get the fuck away from here. It had people in it. Yeah. Controlling, greedy, and possessive. Imagine that. So you'll be dealing with a group that is controlling, greedy, and possessive. And not only are they controlling, greedy, and possessive, but they will now have to work together as a group. A controlling, greedy, obsessive group, obsessed with karma and shamanic bloodline curses. I can't change that. It's just what it is. When a reader says it, and I agree, if two shall see so shall it be. Simple enough. Simple enough. I don't need all that shit. All I need is ordained by the universe. Thank you for that. What do we got? Oh, they don't like my communication with the spiritual realm? I just showed you how I do it. They're worried about having car wrecks. I go to doing dumb shit while I'm driving and my wheel just moves. Hey, pay attention, boy. When they tell you that Pisces is surrounded by angels, which one? 747. Yeah, see, 747. They've got to tell the truth. Right? A lie breeds a lie, breeds a lie, breeds a lie, breeds a lie. I'm telling you, as a human lie detector, I cloak myself. And that's no one's business. My financial life, my personal life, all that shit, that's nobody's business. Because when I talk about things, it's so fucking good, people envy it. And then try to destroy it. So, simple enough. That's why you can't understand a lot of the things I say. That's by design. That's why I have 5-star reviews and you've got group karma. Simple enough. Simple enough. They didn't think it was going to be this easy, and like I said, I've been dealing with people like this for 20 years. Let's get the mosquito off of me. That's what it is. I'm not worried about any of that shit. I'm not worried about any of that shit. That's what it is. So yeah, and I would have to agree with the readers. It's just what it is. You know, we have to leave it in. I mean, I hear the mob got involved. Cool. Hand the mob a mop and let them go take care of Italy. It was flooding on my birthday. That's what it is. Let them go handle that. These people can't learn from failure. Well, God's not burning the earth, angels. God is burning man. And when I hear that they like to attack chosen ones, that's dumb. That's super dumb. That's what it is. However, you've got a corrupt group of parasites that we're chosen ones. Chosen what? To go up against the real deal Holyfield and get your ass thrown in the lake of fire? Because that would be your corrupt group of parasites, narcissists feeding off of the spiritual community. They weren't chosen to be healers. They weren't. That's why they don't like the spirit. That's why they don't like the tarot community. Simple enough. I can't do anything like that. And they got a body under their belt. That's what it is. You're talking about paid actors that they use to control the narrative, to control the truth, to keep lying to your ass. 747 can tell you that. At 66%, it was 66%. Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, see? 66%. 66%. It's called the signs of the times for a reason. Angel numbers have been used since WW2 to pass messages back and forth amongst the chosen. Cool. What happened to the chosen during WW2? Well, you had an envious, greedy, narcissistic individual who wanted the chosen ones for himself. Okay, great. Who knows what kind of sinister shit that INFJ was up to? I do know one thing. He tried to use angels to win the war. Why didn't it work for him? He didn't drop the bomb that brought Dolores Cannon's 3 waves of volunteers here. It's just what it is. Oh God, they've put all of the Jews in a concentration camp. How many Japanese were taken out with Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Who cares about any of that shit? It's in the past. It's in the past. It's in the past. However, no, they have an 8-year cycle, and yes, it just started. So what is the new level, New Devils? We've got to go through 8 years of whatever these people, they will be reaping what they sowed. Okay, great. Simple enough. Doesn't healing sound great? Doesn't that sound amazing? It's just what it is. So I just got through telling someone earlier, you take 2 words and put them into one sentence. Intuitive healing. That's a red flag to them. Intuitive, oh shit, that means they have intuition to see through our bullshit. Healing, oh no. We can't have that when we're masking everyone up, locking them down, and giving them the like a bunch of chosen ones in a concentration camp, in a gas chamber. That's their new way of doing it. Every 100 years since the fall of Rome, they do this wealth transfer. In America, you are bonded. You are collateral to the bank. Confirmation. Oh, it's die, my friend. Is it die, my friend? Is it die? Someone in my driveway. It's just what it is. College kids. Who knows? I pick up the slightest vibration from the street. Anyway. Yeah, so it's what it is. I mean, while they're dealing with shamanic bloodline curse and group karma, because I mean, that's the key to all of this. You've got too many readers talking about the opposition that keeps not learning from failure. Okay, cool. That's voodoo dolls. I'm Reiki teddy bears. Right? I play with Reiki. I do surrogate healing sessions. Reiki teddy bears. They play with voodoo dolls. That's what it is. And now you've got that shit backfiring. Okay, congratulations. What did it expose? Everything. Nobody is safe. Trust no one. Everyone's secrets out on the table. Out on the tarot table. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Continue calling my energy back and returning to others what belongs to them. Simple enough. It's my non-negotiable meditation. Simple enough. And whatever they put out goes back to them. So it's simple enough. What they wanted for others, what they wanted for themselves. Simple enough. Not hard to figure out. What? We're moving into the unconditional frequencies of love and light, where that shit just doesn't go. It doesn't go on. Your 3D of good and bad. What is the problem with that? You've got a bunch of people talking about ascension and being, whatever, that are still in the 3D mentality. Lack. I've got $1 million, but it's not enough. It's a lack mentality. They can't learn from their failures. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, they're known for betraying Pisces. Cool, that puts them under judgment. What is the problem? Group karma. They didn't learn from failure. They continued to pull more people in. They recruited more people so that they could get more people in group karma. That's why I stepped back. Simple enough. Just talking with somebody about this last night. The impossible only takes a little while longer. When you see that INFJ meme of Willy Wonka, I will kindly revisit this conversation with you. I know my prediction sounds unheard of. I'll kindly wait 5 years and recall this conversation with you. Simple enough. Personality Hacker Podcast with Antonio Dodge. She can tell you that even if the INFJ is right 99.9% of the time, because we're so far in our pattern recognition and get such fucking crap, shit, stupid feedback from people, we just don't share our views anymore. We're always right. Somebody tell me one time, you take a lot of pride in being right. I thought, I've never been proud of a test I failed. That's what it is. And these people went up against God at a spiritual, it's called a divine test of souls for a reason. Cool. Fucking only you can judge you. They failed. That's the energy that is all across the collective today, is these people couldn't learn from their failures going up against the Most High. Envious of Pisces that works with the Most High in QHHT. Imagine that. When I hear Mystic 9 say, when evil goes up against an earth angel, war angels and their destruction are soon to follow, my first thought is, was it an angelic Reiki master that they went up against? Is that what they did? that's protected by the angels I work with to heal myself and others? Well, that was dumb of them. I swear it is. So, and that's going to be the outcome no matter what it is. They wanted to put a stop to a healing business. Cool, you're healing people. So what did they put a stop to? People being healed? Okay, great. Look at what it is. I am not responsible for other people's self-healing. I'm not responsible for their natural disasters. I'm not responsible for their voodoo backfiring. What I am responsible for is my energy being in those cards surrounded by these corrupt fucks. That's what it is. Their biggest flex in life is going down as a bunch of corrupt fucks getting screwed by God. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's simple enough. And I can leave it right there. Namaste. So, your 3 blessings for the 999 portal. Divine endings and conclusions. Take it for what it's worth. They can't believe the Earth Angel is still alive. Cool, that's my new path. Find that Earth Angel they can't believe is still alive. What are their blessings? Number 1, they have a new digital financial system they have to learn that's going to leave a digital footprint on all their money crimes, their bribes, all that shit. Cool. Number 2, shamanic bloodline curses. They have cursed their entire bloodlines. Number 3, group karma. Best I could do. This is what it is. It's either a lesson or a blessing. Karma or dharma tenfold, with the judgment 10 times worse than what they wanted for another. Namaste.